China's Xi Jinping is in crisis as the entire region in China is forced to shut down production over power shortages. They have an energy crisis. Chinese Premier Xi Jinping facing a fresh crisis as an entire region in China has been forced to shut down over supply shortage, and due to tight power supplies and high demand, all industrial users in the Sichuan region in China have been forced to shut down for a whole week. Can you imagine? The factories producing metals, chemicals, and other industrial goods in the country's southwest province were asked to shut down or curb their output in a bid to ration power consumption and prevent blackouts among residential populations. Now, according to a notice issued by the Department of Economy and Information Technology of Sichuan, industrial users across 19 out of the 21 cities in the province have been ordered to suspend production from August 15 until August 21st in order to prioritize residential power supply. The entire province spans 485,000 square kilometers, which is nearly twice as big as the whole of the UK. Officials noted that this measure was taken in an effort to prioritize residential supply and ensure no power shortages and blackouts occur. And let's keep in mind that the winter hasn't even started yet. Now, they decided that from today, 19 cities, with the exception of Panzhuihua and Langshan, will face cuts. Beijing is facing a major energy crisis after the sweltering heat led to electricity demand soaring across the country as families fired up their air conditioners. Officials have been scrambling to avoid a repeat of the power crunch they faced last year, which forced industries across the country to shut down and even led to blackouts in some households. According to The Economist, the turmoil in global energy markets and the Chinese government's own lofty emissions targets present complications to their efforts to prevent another crisis. Last year, the country imposed a price cap on electricity and coal power generation, and global prices began to soar. And as a result, power generators began losing money and reduced production, with some even stopping altogether, which heavily impacted their industrial output. Experts noted that this year the crisis would be worse as Beijing economy was dealt a major blow thanks to China's straight zero COVID policy, which plunged large regions into lockdown at once. And aside from rationing in energy and certain sectors, the government is also looking to bolster its energy supplies at a time when European countries have been scrambling to ensure their own stockpiles are filled ahead of the winter. As a result, China loosened restrictions on coal production and boosted imports of coal from Russia, which EU has completely banned. Meanwhile, the country has also been stocking up on crude oil from Iran, which has been hit with sanctions by US, resulting in inventories building up in January and April, according to research by Michael Maidan of the Oxford Institute of Energy Studies. And again, Russia has proved to be valuable ally for China, as Russia overtook Saudi Arabia as China's biggest supplier of crude in May. Given China's importance in the number of global supply chains, it is unclear what impact the industrial shutdown will have to the rest of the world. Last year, when China shut down some major ports due to COVID outbreak, it caused chaos in industries across the world, causing months-long delays on the number of products. And this is today's news, yesterday's news actually, Anthony Anconazzi on Express UK. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.